doesn't get much tougher than it has been for Kenny Winkler of Roseville. He has heart disease, a closed head injury, and he is battling deadly bone cancer.
Kenny thought he had been through enough, and then he got a threatening letter promising to shut him out of a special home heating program Kenny needs very much to heat his home. Tonight, you can bet Bill Spencer isn't about to let that happen.
The full amount of your shut-off protection plan payment has not been received. If you do not make this payment within 10 days, you will be removed from the program.
Standing just 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing 78 pounds, Kenny Winkler of Roseville reads in utter disbelief a notice he got from Consumers Energy threatening to shut him out of the gas company's residential shut-off protection program. It's an energy plan for financially struggling families that allows Kenny to pay just $131 every month to heat his small home. But a few weeks ago, Kenny came up a little short on his bill payment. 10 cents short, to be exact.
They don't care how sick you are, or if you're dead or alive, or I don't know what they don't care about, but they just don't care.
To make matters even worse, Kenny is already fighting a life and death battle with bone cancer. He has heart disease, and the disease has whittled him down from 145 pounds to about half that. His doctors say he is simply too weak and frail to work anymore, and he survives on just $600 a month Social Security benefits. Of course, the most ridiculous part about this whole story is that Consumers Energy, this ultra-rich utility that takes in millions of dollars every year, would even consider kicking a man like Kenny off of a poverty program when Kenny is living at the poverty line. He is tiny, he is disabled, and he is fighting a deadly disease. And they're going to kick him off this program all because he came up 10 cents short. But the story actually gets even worse. It gets worse because Kenny lives in Section 8 housing. And under Section 8, if you can't afford your utility payments, Section 8 will kick you out of their program. So Kenny actually had to worry about being kicked out of his home and winding up on the streets over 10 cents.
So for 10 cents, they send me a default notice. Now, a default notice would have meant I would have been shut off. I'm on Section 8. I would have been thrown out of this house because that cancels all Section 8 shut-off notice.
Now, I can tell you, I've been on the phone all day with Consumers Energy, and they realize they blew it big time on this case. They admit it was entirely their fault. They are extremely sorry for what has happened to Kenny. He is back on that program, and that's not enough, though. We're going to go a little bit further. In the next few days, we're going to try to get enough money together to pay Kenny's gas bills for the entire year, 12 months from today until then. That's coming up in just a couple of days. I'm Bill Spencer, the Call for Action team.